to them. We haven't had a raise since 2006. Mortgages went up since 2006 at least 3 times. The value of a home went down at least 6 times. Gas, light, electric, child care steady going up since 2006, and you're not giving us nothing. And therefore you steady want to take. And then they said they're not taking nothing. Yes, they are. When you have to pay $100 just to go to emergency, take your kid to emergency, yeah, you taking $100 because you set that in motion. When you taking $50 to go to urgent care, yeah, you taking money. So yeah, they taking in a slick way, but yet they're taking.
The union has come down so far. I mean, all the union is now is an extension of the company. And partially why I say that, with the experience that I have through multi-generations, is how are you gonna compete against yourself? Because remember, the UAW owns 30+% of Chrysler stock. So how are you gonna negotiate against yourself? If I own 30% of a stock and you elect me to barter a new contract, and I own 30% of the company I'm bartering with, I'm not saying I'm gonna do the worst I can, but I'm not gonna be particularly hard because I own 30% of that stock. And the UAW's come down that far. I mean, they've lost touch with the average worker. They've lost touch with reality.
It's a very good thing that the people on Wall Street down there are protesting, and all these people I think it's a very good thing, because you got all these corporate managers getting millions and billions of dollars, and look what we get. Nothing.
That's right.
So
when you get up to a certain level, you are given a condo up at Black Lake. Now, it may not range a lot. When you get to a certain level within the union, you're given a condo up there. Given. And like most of us here, we're just fighting to hold on our houses. And these people are being given that kind of stuff.
What do you think about what's happened to auto workers over many, many years? The loss of jobs, the cutting of wages in half for the next generation?
I think it's terrible. I really do. I think it's terrible, for not just for people at Chrysler, but people at General Motors and Ford as well. I think it's terrible, but we all try to hang in here. We need our money, and we try to just hang in here to just keep it moving, keep our families afloat, just to try to live. But you know, it's hard.
How are people going to live on $15, $16, $17 an hour?
It's hard. It's very hard, and you got to have 2 incomes. And I'm a single mother, so I would know for a fact it's very hard, especially when you take a big pay cut from making $30 an hour going to 15. That's very hard. So you know, I don't agree with it, but like I said, our backs is up against the wall, and what can we do?
But if this passes, and I'm praying to God it doesn't, the union's going to make their cut out of it regardless. They're going to make their money out of this because they get a cut out of this. On top of our union dues.
What do you think about the next generation working for these Tier 2 wages?
Tier 2 wages, I look at it, they offered them a raise, and that's good. But are they going to make good on their promises? No. They started at least 200 of them parked full-time at our job. Since we lost that Dakota, they went back to full-time 2 days a week. So they may never see full-time status. And that's about it, but I got to go.
And how do you live on $15, $16 an hour?
You don't, in your mama's basement.
That's right.